Turgeon here, bringing you physics from afar. This is the total momentum practice. You really need to listen, but this is not an official entry. You'll write some stuff, but mostly you need to listen because I will explain. This can be a little confusing, but it'll make sense. I'll do number 1 for you. 2 rocks are moving in space. We have 2 momentums. These are not velocities. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw these momentums. First I'm thinking, should I go left or right? Left or right? We're often talking about things that are coming at each other because they might collide, but if you read carefully, these are both to the right. I'm going to make one bigger than the other because one is 900 and one is 1,000. Okay, so here's rock A and here's rock B. Now you can also think of it, since we're interested in the total, you can sort of think of it as we're going to add these up. We'll get to that later, but here's my total right there. Now there's 900 and there's 1,000, so my answer is 1,900 kilogram meters per second. Now I like to put a little dot or a star here. It means times, but when we just say kilogram meters per second. We don't have to say times. And the direction is to the right. That's intuitive. Number 2, we have one going to the left, one going to the right. Again, these are momentums. These are not velocities. So rock A is to the right, rock B is to the left. The one to the left is bigger. These are not velocities, these are momentums. So these are going in opposite directions in my momentum diagram. I can already tell that momentum B is bigger, so it's going to like win the interaction. So I can already put my answer for the direction. The direction is going to be left. We're not going to memorize. We're not going to memorize. We're going to think. The momentum is a vector quantity. So if the one to the left is bigger than the one to the right, I can't add these up. It can't be 700. People ask me, Mr. Turgeon, I don't understand. Do we add or do we subtract? I'm saying don't try to make a rule, because then people try to memorize a rule and they mess it up. It's intuitive. These are going in opposite directions, so the end result is 300, not 200, not 500, not 700. We subtract when they go in opposite directions. Yeah, that is a rule, but then people try to memorize. If you wanted to write it out, I would say we're doing positive 200 plus a negative 500. Later on in number 6, I don't give you the momentum. I give you masses and velocities. You see that? So here's my hint. Well, it's more than a hint. I just break it down for you. Momentum A, you calculate momentum A. You do mass times velocity. So I'm telling you how to do it. Right now, I'm telling you how to do it. So when people are like, I didn't understand how to get the momentum. You didn't really listen to the video, because I'm telling you right now, the way to get this momentum of A is you do the mass times the velocity of A. It's to the left, so the direction is left. You might even want to call that a negative number there. Do the same for B, and then to get the total, you do something similar to what you did here. Momentum is a vector.